everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to share my luxury wish list. I thought that this would be a fun video to do, just to talk about all the beautiful bags and all the beautiful things that I wish I could have. I think about 50% of them I won't be able to afford, but you know, it's nice to just share and dream of it. And maybe one of my luxury wishlist bags is the bag that you have, and maybe you can tell me more about it. So let's get to the list. Now the first bag is definitely an Hermes Birkin or an Hermes Kelly. This is like the it bag. I don't think I can ever afford one, because for that amount of money I could buy many other bags, or for the same amount of money I could buy a car. It's just a bag that, you know, I dream about having. I know it's not practical. I've watched some YouTubers talk about the bigger Birkin. It's really heavy. When I hear that, I think about my Celine mini luggage tote. Beautiful bag, nice boxy bag, but heavy, so I hardly use it. Of course, I think if I ever have a Hermes Birkin, I would hardly use it. I don't know. Maybe if I have it, it would be the only bag I use. For the Hermes Birkin, I'm not familiar with the colors, but for the Kelly, I saw Victoria Beckham carry this beautiful, beautiful purple aubergine color, and I just fell absolutely in love with it. It is such a neutral color to use, because purple goes with blue and purple goes with red. Purple goes along the spectrum. You could wear any color and purple goes with it. And it wasn't a bright purple, it was like a deep aubergine color. Oh, so beautiful. But for the Birkin, I'm not really sure what color I would get. If I could have a Birkin, I think I would probably get a bright color, a red Birkin. What do you think? Maybe like a ultramarine blue or royal blue. That would be really nice. Now my next luxury item is a Rolex. I would really like to have a Rolex watch, more for investment. A friend of mine bought a Rolex. She was telling me that she bought her watch for investment purposes. She bought the gold and white, and it was the plain mother of pearl face. She was telling me that, you know, if you ever get a Rolex, or you ever, you know, think about buying one for investment, try and get the ones that are basic, not the ones that have, you know, flowers in the watch face. If I ever buy one, I will definitely get one that's just pure silver, which has white gold and a purple face, which I saw and I was like, oh, so nice. Now there are two Chanel bags that I want to include in my collection. The first one is a pink Chanel flat bag, and I saw this on Purse Doll's YouTube. I will link her video down below. When I saw it, I was like, wow, so pretty, because it was a baby pink bag with silver hardware. I really like that. I know it was a vintage piece, but if ever Chanel brings something similar back, I'm definitely going to think about buying it. The other Chanel bag is another boy bag, and this time I'm thinking about buying one in the black lambskin with the black ruthenium hardware, so black on black, because the one that I currently have is in a dark blue gold hardware, and that can be quite loud sometimes. So I wanted to get one piece that's more understated and I could really use more often. Not that I don't use my Chanel boy often, but you know, I wanted one that was just black, that, you know, that didn't scream Chanel, though obviously it does. Now this other bag is a recent addition to my list, and I blame it on Lasting Luxuries YouTube. She posted 2 videos on this beautiful Diorama bag. One was an unboxing and the other one was a comparison, because she's got 2. I was like drooling. So this bag creeped into my list. Maybe instead of getting another boy bag, I might consider buying the Diorama. I don't know what other colors they have. I haven't gone to the store. Definitely gonna check it out. Dior has never been on my radar. I'm not familiar with the collection and I'm not familiar with the brand. But if any of you have Dior bags, maybe you can let me know the quality and do they hold their value. Chanel definitely does. I'm not sure if my Chanel boy can be sold, but you know, I won't sell it anyway. But you know what I mean? Appreciates in value, and you know you won't lose out. Unlike some brands where they get discounts and it's like, ugh. The other bag that is in my wish list is a Celine box bag. I also saw an unboxing of this bag on a YouTuber. I'm gonna link all these YouTubers down below and you can watch their video. He unboxed this beautiful taupey box bag with gold hardware. That's the first time I've seen that bag. Celine, to me, is always about the luggage totes. But I didn't know they make box bags, and it's so pretty. It kind of reminds me of my mom's bag. You know, the old school type, nothing fancy on the front, smooth leather and just one buckle, and you open it in a couple of compartments. I really want to check it out. I think it's retailing for about 5,000 Singapore dollars. A lot of money actually, so it's just on my wish list. Any of you got it? Do you like it? Let me know. I got one accessory. I saw this also on some YouTubers' video, and this brand has never been on my radar. Then Cleef and Arpels. I can't remember her name, but she unboxed this piece, and it was the Alhambra collection, and I thought it was so beautiful, so understated and so dainty. So I actually went down to the store in Takashimaya in Singapore. I don't know, it's quite expensive for this jewelry brand. I'm not sure if I'll ever get it, but alright, I'll put it in my list because it's such a pretty thing. Moving down the spectrum of price, kind of more affordable luxury wishlist items. This one is the LV Speedy 25 in the Mon Monogram. I also saw this on a YouTuber, and she unboxed her bag. I was blown away because I didn't know you could customize your Speedy. So I actually went down to the store. You pick your color, what color you want inside. So you could have it green, blue, pink, whatever color, just check online. And you can have your initials and stripes. You can have stripes vertically down, horizontally, you know, diagonally. They'll take your order, you pay full price, and it's a bit more expensive than the basic Speedy 25. They will send it to France, customize the bag, and you get it back in 2 months. I'm really interested in getting one because I always wanted a colored interior. Every time I see the seasonal collections, like the one that had corals, I think earlier last year, the spring collection, ramages, side topic. The first time I saw that bag, I thought it had giraffes, or it had, I don't know, like something wrong with the bag. But when you actually see it in real life, it's pretty cool, and it had a beautiful pink interior. Now the other thing that I'm thinking about buying, maybe I will, is another LV agenda. I'm really loving my PM agenda. I use it daily, so I'm thinking about getting the bigger one, which is the MM size. Really like writing my notes in it. I don't know yet, because the reason this has been a big part of my life is because it's small and I could carry it everywhere with me. Now with the bigger one, I'm probably leave it at home. So if I'm leaving it at home, I'm not sure if I'm going to write as much, because I'm always writing on the go. And I'm out, I'm like, oh, I need to put this, and I'm writing. Oh, I need to add this, and then I'm writing. The bigger one, I'm just afraid, you know, the MM size one, it might not be used as much. I don't know, do you guys have both? Do you use both as much? Do you carry out the other one? Let me know. Finally, the last item on my wish list right now is a Burberry scarf. I have this one, which is a very thin piece. I bought this in London at the Burberry store, and she was telling me that this is actually a spring-summer scarf. So good for our weather, you know, good for Malaysia and Singapore. So it's not too hot, but I'm thinking about buying the thicker one, because in the office it can get really cold, and sometimes at the airport as well it's really cold. So I might get that sometime this year. Now I'm going to add a few items which are not luxury handbags or luxury fashion items, but actually luxury makeup and skincare. So I'm actually looking at my list right here. I'm just going to mention them. Some of them I have been thinking about getting, and I actually saw a few of them on Tati from Glam Life Guru on her WTF series. Really good series to watch and funny, because she tests out high-end makeup. The thought of spending so much money on an item that would expire or, you know, finish is so beyond me. You know what I mean? Like, I could buy a handbag, but I know it's there forever, but buying a lipstick that is like $100, it feels wrong. But anyway, this is just a wish list. I want to try the La Prairie Skin Foundation. This retails at 288 Singapore dollars, so that is a lot of money. In Asia, there is no return policy like in the States. If you buy an item that is, I don't know, a few $100s, you can't return it once you open it and actually use it. So I know a lot of you say, oh, I've tested it, you know, and I returned it back to Sephora and all that. That never happens here in Asia. You buy it, maybe if it's still unopened and you return it, you could exchange it. You open it, you put your finger in it, that's it, it's yours. Whatever color it is, if it's orange, if it's white, it's yours. That's the main reason why I've never even thought about buying the skin foundation, this La Prairie skin foundation, because if I buy it and I try it out and 2 days later it breaks out my skin, that's $288 gone. The other thing that I wanted to try is the La Mer skin care line as well as the La Mer powder. I don't know, it's really expensive. The moisturizer, which is their star product, is like $400 over, Singapore dollars. I'm really sensitive to scent. It does have a strong fragrance, which is totally unnecessary. I'm thinking about trying it. I'm getting a bit older. My lines are really coming out. So if any of you have used it, do let me know and tell me if it's worth the money, worth the splurge. And finally, I want to actually buy a Christian Louboutin lipstick. Just the lipstick alone is so pretty, so I might buy one, just one, when I go to the States mid of this year. And maybe you can tell me what's your favorite color and which is the range that's worth buying, because I think he's got the matte, the sheer and the semi-matte or something, a couple of ranges. I'm only willing to buy one, so maybe you can share with me what's your favorite color and why do you like it. I might consider, I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed my luxury wish list. I just ramble on as if I could buy all of it. If I have unlimited amounts of money, I would buy every single thing. But of course, less than 50% is actually affordable. Maybe less, maybe 10%, I don't know. So leave me a comment down below what's your ultimate wish list item. It doesn't matter if you can't afford it, just something we all dream about having and just fun to share. So you guys take care and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!